Mom.
Okay, so this section we're going to talk about the classics that are on the book club list. The Beatles, Pink Floyd, Kiss, and Queen.
Mom.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we have two classics that we're going to have as options for you for the book club. The first one is Native Son by Richard Wright. Native Son tells the story of Bigger Thomas, an African-American male who is living in Chicago. And it makes a lot of statements about stereotypical young black men. Bigger at one point tries to keep out of trouble, but he just keeps getting pulled back into this world of doing stuff to make money, ends up committing a crime, and it really shows the struggle of the black African-American male. Again, Native Son by Richard Wright. The second classic that we have is The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. The Jungle tells the story of Jurgis Rutgers, who is a Lithuanian immigrant at the turn of the century, from the 1900s to the 2000s. From the 1800s to the 1900s, the early 1900s. And Jurgis and his family come from Lithuania and move to Chicago, and he ends up getting a job in the meatpacking district. But it tells the struggle of immigrants who come to America, and for example, Jurgis and his family try and buy a house, and they find out that the house is, the contract that they signed for the house is not a good legal document. The roof leaks. There's no insulation in the house, but he doesn't know this because of the limited English that he speaks. So it talks about his family's struggles in the early 1900s in Chicago in the meatpacking district. Okay, this is The Jungle by Upton Sinclair and Native Son by Richard Wright, and those are two classics that are on the list.